Welcome to SEO Espresso, the podcast, with me, your host Natalie, of Natalie Faith Web Designs. This podcast is your short and fast hit to learning SEO, dedicated to breaking down the complexity of SEO so you can create a memorable online brand that attracts clicks, leads, and sales to your website. Learn SEO in easy-to-consume shots of knowledge that will allow your business to grow, all while sipping your morning coffee. If this is what you've been looking for to get your business noticed in more places than just social media, you're in the right place. You're going to love what comes next. Let's go. In today's episode, I'm going to cover why I love SEO so much for my business, give you a few little cheeky tips on what you can do to improve your SEO, and cover a few new topics with you. So let's jump right in. So since starting my business, I've been able to help over 40 women grow their businesses with SEO strategies, website design, and many other website upgrades like landing pages and course pages and memberships and things like that. And what I've really enjoyed is seeing each of them grow. And so I really want to share with you what SEO can do for your business, just like it has for theirs as well. The first reason why I like SEO is that you get a flow of inquiries without even trying, or at least it feels like that because you've already done the groundwork of SEO and now you're enjoying the benefits. And so SEO is that everyday effort you put into it always comes back to you twofold. So even if you make a small little edit and you update a page or you add a little bit more content, your page views will increase within that day. If you create blog posts, they will increase over time, as opposed to on social media, it's like a 24-hour time schedule and then on to the next post, right? It's like with blog posts, you keep increasing your SEO because more people are linking to it, you're linking to other posts, people get to find it and read it, kind of like Reels is doing now. The more people that read it, the more it then is found in search results. So like Reels, as I just said before, increases in its views and people are interacting with it, the more viral it goes and the more it is appearing on other people's feeds. And that's what blog posts do within search engines. People are able to find it and give you backlinks to that post. And then it then increases in SEO because Google finds your content valuable. And that is what we're after. We want Google to see everything that you do as valuable, so then you go up those search results. I also find SEO less time consuming than other marketing channels. Like I mentioned before, with social media, it is such a quick turnaround and it can be hard to constantly think of new ideas. As with SEO, if you do the right research up front and you know exactly what people want, it's just going to keep flowing through with new inquiries, new visitors, and hopefully new sales. Another reason is that I understand how I can help my audience better. So it's through doing keyword research and looking at how they use my website, I'm able to understand how I can help them better by either making something clearer on my website or by adjusting a keyword. So then I know exactly what that pain point is that they're struggling with. And then from there, I'm able to create a really great strategy based on this, but also products and services and other useful content that they will find valuable and then want to work with me because I know that this is something that they're struggling with and can help them, and they know that I'm the expert that can do this for them. I really want you to try for yourself. I'll link below my keyword creator guide. It's entirely free. Download it as many times as you want. Within there is a way of researching your keywords. I do find keyword research, once you've done it correctly the first time, then from then onwards, you know what you can do to help your clients with and be found easier in search results. I also find with SEO, it grows year on year, so your effort is never wasted. And that is such a good feeling. Sometimes when you're marketing, you're like, is anybody listening? Is anybody hearing my message? Does anyone know I'm here? And with SEO, yes, it does. And you'll realize that when you suddenly get an inquiry out of the blue, you're like, oh my gosh, how did this person find me? And it's because of all the effort you're putting into your SEO now is going to help get you inquiries in the future. SEO grows year on year, so no effort is ever wasted. And what I see for my own business is people just coming out of the blue and wanting to work with me. I love that. Now, I've definitely put years of work into my SEO strategy, but I know this will happen for you if you implement a few little strategies. So let me help you gain the SEO advantage. There are many factors, but the most achievable ones are the ones that I'm about to share with you right now. Okay, so first off, Is your website a correct representation of your business and displays correct and up-to-date information? So important. Google wants you to be the source of information in your industry. And if you're not up to date, then it doesn't see that you're as valuable as a competitor who has updated it last week. So please make sure you have a reminder set to review your website. And if you can, make any little small tweaks. Has there been an update in this industry? Has there been an update on this topic? Has there been an update on this particular blog topic that I wrote, last year? So just have a little look, check what you have on your website and if it does need any adjustments. Okay, so the next one is your website interesting to look at and shares your unique brand with your audience via visuals, content, layout, and styles? What I find most interesting when I look at websites is, does this website show me what experience I would feel if I was to work with them? And I want you to look through those eyes when you're looking at your own website. Does it show anyone what it would be like to work with you? Or is it pretty to look at, but it's a bit boring? I know that must have hurt a few people and I'm so sorry, but I do find sometimes we do get sucked into like the trends as opposed to, does this reflect me and my business? Does this, show my audience who I am and what I do and how I can help them? And so please have a look and audit your website that way. The next one is, I want you to consider who's going to be viewing your website. So who is it that you want to attract to your website and how they're going to use it. And I really want you to make it super easy for them. I had a conversation with a client about this exact topic because their audience is older than my audience. And so on my website, I make sure people are able to see the text, it's big enough, all of that good stuff. But for them, we had to increase it a little bit more. And so we want to make sure that the experience for your audience is enjoyable and is user-friendly. So review your website and think, is this appropriate for my target audience? Would my target audience have an enjoyable experience going through my website? Are they able to click buttons? Are they able to read the text? Even consider in your font choice, is this legible? With your color choices, is the background color and the text color, is there enough contrast so people are able to read that text? So have a little audit and see if it is right for your audience. Next, does it show your audience why your business is different from your competitors? Do you share reviews, case studies, maybe some blogs or articles, and maybe even just some previews of your work or a demonstration of what it would be like to work with you? Is there any of that on your website? Why should your audience choose you over a competitor? Next point. Throughout all of your marketing, do you link to your other marketing channels? So on your social media, do you link to your YouTube channel? And on your business listings, do you have all your social media channels linked below? On your industry associations, do these have all of your marketing channels from your website, socials, business listings, all of that kind of stuff? And then especially if you're working with any media outlets, do you share your website? Do you share your social media channels? This really important information that makes it so easy for people to find you. You're going to get really bored of me saying this soon, but I just want you to make it super easy for your audience to find you. And finally, my last point, and most importantly, are you using the right keywords for your business to attract the right people? Get an understanding of what your audience are searching for online. And once you put yourself in a position where they can find you, it's all uphill from here, isn't it? Most people underestimate SEO and how it can work for them. So let this be your competitive advantage. Even the smallest of actions like reviewing a web page and updating some content can create a positive impact for your SEO ranking. While everyone else is focusing on the short-term visibility of social media, I know you'll be out there creating long-term growth for your business using search engines and keywords. So let's build on your current marketing strategy to increase your SEO and create more leads and hype for your business that will bring your audience back time and time again. What I want you to take away with today is that when you know who your business serves and share authentically with them who your brand is, your SEO will grow effortlessly, I promise. And of course, with all marketing strategies, staying consistent will allow people to find and connect with your content on a regular basis. And the more you remind your audience of who you are and what you can do to help them, the more likely they are to join what you are promoting or buying what you're selling. And finally, if you've enjoyed this podcast and know someone else who wants to learn more about SEO, please share this with a friend. Until next time, see you then. Bye. This podcast was recorded on the lands of the Bunurong people of the Kulin Nation who've cared for this land for over 60,000 years. I pay respect to their elders, past and present. Always was, always will be Aboriginal land.